Hey, welcome to another video. Just thought I would go through some of the essentials for sand casting. So things you really do need to be able to sand cast. And at the end of the video, I do talk a little bit about some extra options like I've got. Hope this is informative. I like to use Delft Clay sand. I find it's just the best quality. It sticks together really well, compacts nicely, and you get some really fine detail. You'll need a flask, whether that be horizontal or your vertical. You'll need a hammer to compact the clay, a paintbrush to apply your talcum powder or your barrier powder. I use a steel straw to create a sprue hole in my horizontal flask. That's quite handy. I've also got a sharp poker, a fat poker, and a knife. Knife is for the funnel. Fat poker can be just useful for getting into the spaces to clean them up or to add texture, and the same with the poker. It's great for getting in and cleaning up sections or adding texture or adding your air vent. It's perfect for that. I've also got a ruler. That's to scrape off any excess on the outside of the flask. It's also great for chopping up the Delft clay to make it finer. When it comes to the casting side of things, I find it's essential to have a mini Smith torch that has your gas and your oxygen. So that's connected to a gas bottle, LPG gas, and oxygen. I have my regulator set pretty high because I like to have a lot of power and force behind my flame so that I can get a really, really hot flame, get my metal really molten. You can use MAP gas, but you will find some restrictions. It does work, but it doesn't quite get hot enough to do the finer details. Anything that's too fine, it usually struggles with casting. So that's why I find the Mini Smith is essential, because you can pretty much do everything with it. You'll need something to melt your metal in, so a crucible, and having a good crucible handle so you've got maximum control over your molten metal. You'll need to season your crucible with borax, and you can pick borax up from most grocery stores, usually in your cleaning section. Once you've cast your piece, you'll need to clean it up. So first thing you've got to do is cut off that sprue. So a saw frame is absolutely essential. You get a nice toothy blade so that you can just cut through that sprue nice and fast, or you can get some bolt cutters like I use. And then from there, the cleanup is just up to what you want to do. I've got a nice big toothy file. I've got an assortment of finer files. I've also got all of these burr bits and split mandrels with emery paper, abrasive discs, heaps of things. I use a flexi drive. I also use a micromotor. And I also have 3 tumblers. I have the magnetic tumbler, which is great for getting into all that fine detailed texture and brightening it up. I've just got your regular jiggler sort of tumbler. And then I have my big rotary tumbler. But these are not essential, they're options. So that's all the things I find essential for sand casting. Also, obviously, the additional extras I mentioned. Not everybody needs 3 tumblers and 2 types of Dremel. Everything I showed you can get from a jewellery supplier, and if you can't, then you'll find it on eBay. I hope this is useful and helps you set up your own little practice at home and gets you creating. Well, until next time, bye.